that was trash, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Aimers dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got $65,000 on the jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion, skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Aimers dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk, tools talk.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up.
Ball is up. The opening tip won by the Warriors. Curry to Thompson. To Green. Down low, Boogie. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
To Horford. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this, I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
And Cousins throwing it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Irving to Hayward. Has a look. Off the mark. Well contested.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
To Durant. Green to Durant. For 3. Not going down here. Hayward to Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Fine to shoot. Irving. To Horford. Horford, shot no good. To Curry. Durant. There's the toss. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Screen coming. And look out. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
Thompson to Curry. Thompson, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Hayward to Irving. And he buries it. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Cousins. Brown up to block the shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Hayward cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces, with fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Irving. And he scores on the step back.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Warriors basketball. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Irving knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Footer at the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. We're back with more after this. You're watching a Saturday matinee edition of the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Off the mark at the line. It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Down to Green. Inside, he scores.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
To Irving. The pass set it all up. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Into the front court, it's Irving. We're a minute into the second quarter. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Oh, blocked by Green. Going the other way.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Golden State at the controls. Livingston to Thompson. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Rozier into the front court. His team up by 7. Aaron Baines powers it through.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Livingston to bring it up. His team down 9. To Green. Thompson.
Ice. Hold down, I'm here.
To Green. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Thompson. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Irving with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Irving to Marcus Morris. Has a chance. Here's the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 36, Marcus Smart. Subbing in for the Warriors. Number 4.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
2 minutes left in the second.
Gets it in the left corner.
Big pick right there.
The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. It's Cook with the basketball. 9-point margin. Livingston. To Green.
Ice.
Passed it off and finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Sean Livingston. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Jaylen Brown. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Durant to Thompson. To Durant. To Thompson. Here's Durant for 2. Not going down for him this time.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Celtics have the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Celtics certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game. Field goals.
The Golden State Warriors didn't make the best use of their shots in the first half. If they want to be competitive in this game, they need to find better looks. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
player of the half.
Kyrie Irving did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kyrie with the rock. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Hayward to Irving. 5 on the shot clock. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. You look at Gordon Hayward. Who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
Hayward to Irving. Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Curry to Thompson. To Durant. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Irving brings the ball up court. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Curry into the front court. His guys down by 9. Durant to Curry.
Ice.
To Durant. To Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot from the lane won't go.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Thompson to Durant. Thompson to Curry. 4-3. Down low Durant. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Celtics have it. Irving. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Warriors come away with it. Curry with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Short jumper off the mark. To Hayward. And count the basket. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry to Sean Livingston. Curry. No good, and no foul.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Warriors have the basketball. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows.
Slam dunk. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Durant to Sean Livingston. To Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Marcus Smart. Rejected by Durant.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Curry, textbook defense. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down with the Celtics in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Warriors have the basketball. Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Inside, he scores. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. Tatum. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Durant to Cousins. To Sean Livingston. To Cousins. And finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his...
And stuffs it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston to Durant from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry into the front court. His guys down 11 to Cousins. Down for Curry. Off the assist.
It's really adult thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Rozier with it. It's a 9-point lead. To Marcus Smart. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. Here's Curry with it up top. His team down 9. To Cousins. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Stephen Curry with a look. Not that time. Kyrie across the timeline. Up a dozen. Hayward. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Durant. To Thompson. They work it down to Cousins. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Boston with the basketball. Irving. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Durant across the timeline. 14-point deficit. Durant to Curry. Thompson. Off the mark. No good. To Hayward. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss his shot. That's great defense.
Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Hayward. Probing the defense. Doesn't get the bounce. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Durant to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up to Cousins. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
The Celtics came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors.
Game. Player of the game.
Gordon Hayward could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.